Hey guys, it's Chrome with Church of Wolf's Grove. This is the third video of the day, so don't mind the same investment here. Today we're going to talk about healing. And this was probably going to be a very long video. So I might do this in 2 parts. I don't know how it's going to work. But ritual healing, it's all kind of the same idea. When you're healing somebody, whether it be through Reiki, or energy healing, or ritual healing, whatever it might be. I'm just going to grab something really quick here as I talk to you. Healing is something that a lot of the pagan community does for a multiple reasons, whether it be something they do, or something they want to do, something they choose to do. There's a lot of reasons why people do healing. Healing is a taught tradition by a lot of pagans in the community. Some of you may do Reiki, some of you may do energy healing, some of you may prefer crystal healing. I'm going to do a video on crystals here shortly, but this is just various I had to sneeze there, but just various different crystals, shell. This is a that's what this even is. I got a citrine here. I've got tiger's eye. There's some quartz crystal in here. That's just what I was looking for. I just want to show you guys. Let's see what I can find. Tiger's eye as well. That's interesting. Don't you dare go rolling anywhere. Stay. I should look it out and I had it, but I can't. One of those days. Really? Stay. Stay. Got me to this thing. Okay. Let's get him over there. I'm trying to find a specific stone here. I just had it out like a ding dong. It's been that kind of day. I'm just looking for one more stone here I want to find. You can find it again. I should have been a little more prepared, but I'm doing this on the fly type thing today, so it's been kind of 5 videos in one day, so I'm just kind of not organized the way I usually am. I'm actually looking for 2 more stones here if I can find them. I don't know if I even have them in here. I'm for sure I have the one because I saw it, but it'll be the last two I find, of course. Next, better one. Use that one instead. I know you're in there. I just gave you my hand 2 seconds ago. Where'd you go? Of course, sure as all hell. Last one. Let's leave those there for right now. Don't mind the mess. That doesn't exist over here. So, there are about 8 crystals, roughly. No more than 8, 2, 4, yeah, 8 crystals, roughly, you're going to want to use for energy healing. The first one I want to show you and after these sleeves today. I'm not going to fall, I know it, but anyway. Of course. This rest needs to be altered. I haven't had a chance to do it yet, so we're just going to do this. Might be a little better. Okay, so. Alright, the first one I want to bring to your attention, I'm just going to come around here, it's just going to be easy for me to do this. And I can block my mess out as I do. The first one I want to bring to your attention is citrine. And the ones you want to use for most regular healings, arthritis, aches and pains, that kind of thing. Anything that involves pain, or anything involving aches and pains. All you do, keep this in your one hand. Don't touch the person unless they want to be touched, of course. And you just kind of put the stone on them, put your hand on them, and just kind of, rub circles, up and down lines, wave lines, in the area that is bothering them. Okay? Let's see here. Black onyx is good for people that have more life-threatening conditions, cancer, that kind of thing. And there's some debate about what stones do what, so don't come at me and say, oh, you're wrong, don't this. I'm not trying to be exact, I'm trying to give general ideas. Black agate, or black onyx, sorry, works for taking out poisons from the body, taking out toxins from the body. Let's put it that way, in that context. Okay? And again, hold it in the hand, do your thing. Next one I want to go into is, where'd you go? Jade. Same concept. It's good for positive energy, making the person be less stressed, that kind of thing. Where you at? This one right here. Hematite. I cannot say enough about hematite. Hematite, we can actually run through this, right? Just holding it. Is one of the by far best stones you can come by. This one's probably 30 years old. This stone right here, in my opinion, is one of the best stones for every possible ailment. Hematite is basically a magnetic, natural growing crystal that will realign the molecular structure of your body. That's just how people wear hematite rings, hematite jewelry. This is a lifesaver, guys. This will really help out with pretty much if you have anything else, okay? If you have any other stone in your kit to heal people, have one of these. And have one of these clear quartz crystals. These are your two primary best crystals to have. Okay? Healing for crystals and stones. The last few here, this is another clear quartz crystal that I use. This is the rose quartz crystal. That's what I want to show you. The difference between a clear quartz and a rose quartz is going to be, let me see it, little purple right there, and you got the clear. That's a rose quartz crystal, where this is like just a regular clear quartz crystal. Bunch of variations that they'll come into. Pyrite, fool's gold, what do you want to call it. Again, good for pulling out toxins, that kind of thing. So, let's clean this mess here in a second so I talk to you guys. If nothing else, you want your clear quartz crystal and your hematite crystal if you're going to do crystal energy healing. Now, again, I don't have the book, but there's a book out there called the Crystal Bible. I highly recommend it. It's very, very good. I have another book title here that I'm going to get to, but I don't know off the top of my head to remember it, which kind of goes into later on what I'm going to call the advanced section of this YouTube channel. So, I actually just keep these in a separate bag, which I actually might go back and doing. So, if you do energy healing with stones or crystals, you want to keep that in mind that, the tiger's eye is actually also used for healing, for realigning and helping energy flow. Now, what I want to get into with the energy healing, let me skip this clip for a second. I kind of talk as I'm doing it. When you're doing energy healing on somebody, you want to take into consideration, obviously you're going to ground in the center like most people would, but you're going to take into consideration of one thing. I'm going to show you something here in a second. Make this mess cleaned up. When you're doing energy healing on an individual or pet or whatever it might be, you have to understand something. That energy that you're putting out obviously goes, through you into that person. But don't forget, you're creating a circuit. Okay, you're creating an energy flow bond with that person. So, you are actually giving yourself some of that negative energy, whether it be whatever it might be. Well, how do you get rid of it? It's very simple, guys. All you gotta do, on occasion, you're over here. Let's just pretend someone's here. I'm using their back. I got my teammates over here. I got my tiger's eye or rose quartz over here. I'm doing their back. I'm doing their, helping them out here. All you gotta do, transfer the crystal in your hand. Just throw your hand in the air. Either hand, throw your hand in the air. You're discharging that negative energy and disconnect that circuit between your individual that you're working with. So I said, I try not to hold more than one crystal in my hand, but in my dominant hand, my left hand, so I try to keep everything in my out of my left hand, and just out of my right hand, and just use my right hand for that, because I'm most dominant on my left hand. I might set on them, and can't do that, or just do one of these. Won't you break that circuit with the person? And just do one of these, or just kind of shake the hand a little bit, get that extra energy out there, so it's not flowing through your body and giving you problems. Reiki. Reiki is basically energy healing with the chakras and that kind of thing. I don't study it, so I don't know that much about it. I do know a little of the basics of it. I would like to try and get somebody in here on Reiki if I possibly can, but I don't know. I might try and work on something with that here and give somebody if they wouldn't mind putting something on my channel. I'm going to try and start networking a little bit here more. Healing. That's just no way of doing it. They call it Reiki. Chakra healing, you've got shamanism, you've got all the kinds of different kinds of healing. So in healing, there's a lot of methods, there's a lot of different matters and different aspects. We haven't covered it yet, but in Ray Buckland's book, and I'm going to mention a few books when I get on that topic, herbology. There's another way of natural healing. That goes into the whole aspect of putting toxins in your body, like, say, medications versus, herbal supplements being food, turmeric, red clover, folic acid, that kind of stuff. It's heart, aches and pains. There's a lot of different herbs out there that's probably going to be a possibly, depending on how I want, that's possibly be a 3 or 4 section video because it's just so in depth. Now, other healing you can do too is you can also do just regular energy healing. It's not Reiki. Regular energy healing just with your hands. Just do one of these. Channel white light energy through somebody. Put your hands on them. Do it that way. Again, there's no right or wrong way to say you're healing somebody or energy healing somebody. You can open a portal in your altar space. I did this a few months ago for a friend of mine, and I worked with some other deities that I'm not going to get into because they're very high deities that I don't discuss on regular ceremonial magic. But you can put a portal up. Let's say this all becomes a portal. Envision that person in your head, and you stand there, pure white light. You visualize that person in that portal. Pure white light, close your eyes, concentrate on that person, visualize them in your head. Pure white light. And again, going back to one of the previous videos, the power's in the word. Almighty, whoever that you're calling upon, whatever deity you decide to use, heal this person's ailments, help them to be successful and have a speedy recovery, emphasize. Put the energy in there, do it. That's how it's done. So, to recap on energy healing, it's all a matter of preference, it's all a matter of, healing whatever you choose to use, whatever you choose to go with and do. There's no right or wrong way to do it. There's no right or wrong preference or choice that you want to do. If you want to do them all, by all means, do them all. Because the more you know, and the more that you learn. It's like, I mean, I can't teach you everything. I wish I could, guys, but I can't. I mean, there's only so much I've learned over the years, and there's so much only stuff there's still things I want to get into, but I haven't got a chance to do yet. So don't feel bad you're not learning every little detail of the craft, because there's thousands, of not millions, of things you can learn and get into. You're gonna be out in public, you're gonna say, don't say, "Oh, I'm a so-and-so girl." What in the hell is that? Oh, it's this. If something interests you, read up on it. You know, you've got all kinds of stuff. I could sit here for hours and tell you things about the craft that, you know, as far as different paths to follow and that. But we talk about energy and healing and that kind of thing. There's a multitude of healing things to do. So, I said this is going to be a long day. This is like the third video I think I've done. This is going to be, actually, this is going to be the fourth video I've done as I'm looking at my screen here. So, on to the next one.